Hello and welcome to Editing with My Wife. Now with more cramming. My name's The Hooded Philosopher and I'm here with Cheesy Loops. Cheesy Loops, we're running real late with this book, so we got to cram, right?
Yes.
All right, so we're just going to cram.
Yes.
And then the next book is going to come in a different format. Get excited for a different format.
Yeah.
All right. Now that we've started that, 20 seconds seems like enough. We could just start it for the book.
All right.
Get excited for this change in format.
Okay. So, chapter 13,
Why is that
A Breakable Promise. Okay. Oh. Sorry, headphones. Squishy my glasses.
If it's a whole paragraph, just highlight through it.
Yeah.
Like an X or a single line across the side from side to side. Okay.
Promises are the best tool evil has in its tool belt. You have an ally that trusts you, and you can get exactly what you want, whether or not you keep it. Humans think it has the capability of proving a man good by keeping it. Another lie is to keep the good malleable so that they can be used when they are needed. Glimmer knew this. The promises he kept were few, and the people who cared that he kept them were all gone away. What he did know was that Eleanor the dragon mistrusted him. It was Eleanor the human who came up to talk to her. It refuses to trust you, she started. Glimmer was overcome with frustration, but remained silent. Eleanor continued. I watch you use me to get this power, and the dragon made it clear that it will uphold its end of the bargain, even if it does not want to. Oh. You're moving the screen a lot when you do that.
Right. Go ahead.
What about you, Eleanor? Will you help me take the second well? Eleanor thought about it for a moment. As long as you come and save me if the trouble ever arises. He nodded. I promise. She smiled. Thanks, but I know you will save me if something goes wrong. I want a different promise. I want you to promise me. She left it hanging. The anticipation urged him to speak, but he fought back. I need you to promise me you're not the villain. I don't hold the power to judge that which only history can. Holding the promise will be easy whether or not I am the one to bring evil back into the existence. He frowned. But I will promise one step further. I will do everything in my power not to be your villain. I mean it, Glimmer. This thing thinks what you're going to do will destroy the existence and the journey, she said, looking into his eyes. I would believe it. I plan to merge one with the other, but I don't think it'll hurt anyone, Fae or human, he said back, validating her fear. Not even the dragons know what would happen if you did that, she said, relaying the dragon's words.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Did it move on yours?
No.
Oh, okay.
I need a drink.
Hydration. I know I never noticed that I have that yes. Okay. Please excuse our few minutes. Okay.
Not even the dragons know what would happen if you did that, she said, relaying the dragon's words. I know, he said confidently. The existence and all its mortality will fall upon the Fae, and the power of the journey will diffuse into the existence, bringing about the final age of life, he said casually. How do you know? Eleanor asked, the dragon speechless. The dragon of truth and goodness wrote it at the dawn of time, he said. I found it in Gilgaria, deep within the mythos. The Fae around me denied it when I brought it to them. I knew differently. The dragon of truth was there when I found it. With its last breath, it too asked for a promise, and I will not fail him. With prophecy by our side, I am not sure I can. When I brought this to my parents, they called me a liar and a thief. And because I wouldn't give up on it, they cast me into the human world. Eleanor saw the contriteness he had been displaying. The truth was uncomfortable. Go get ready to receive your second will. I wish to talk with my dragon. Please, Eleanor, if you do judge me, do it after the prophecy is fulfilled, he said as he turned back to the others, who were still plotting on how best to retrieve the second will. My lord, in this second age, the mermaids are the first on our way. I'm not sure that they will be amicable if they were in the middle of a civil war, Garland said as he approached. Nevertheless, the mermaids are a friend to all, Glimmer said. But all the other mermaids, the three quipped.
All but.
Oh, sorry. All but other mermaids, three quipped. That is why we brought you three. The rule of three might already be stronger in the hearts than the knave did. He's changing the line I was
Is
going to
it
read.
just too distracting?
No,
Okay.
you were just changing a line I was going to read.
Okay, I'll leave it alone until you're getting ahead.
That is why we brought you. The rule of three might already be stronger in the hearts of the natives here than in the hearts of men anywhere. When we get to Atlas, Uscorn,
Or Scion.
Scion. Oh gosh.
But Erskion, whatever you want to say is fine.
Yeah. Scion will greet us gladly for a trial by thrice. A variant after that with King what's his name.
He's being casual about this.
Yes, I understand, but I'm trying to read what it says. Then that undead place with the Nightmare Queen. I hated that place growing up. What was it called? He paused. Garland looked at him with pity. I think you might need a history lesson, my lord. However, the bones of your plan are lined with wisdom. They started walking. Garland became enrobed in armor, a long sword strapped to his back, a long gray robe covered three, topped with a pointy hat. Glimmer didn't change, opting for a simple black suit from back in reality.
Anything to say in particular? You didn't really highlight anything.
I didn't because I was so focused on
That's
trying to. I'd say if we could get my words to be bigger.
Let's control mouse wheel. Oh, it doesn't affect me.
Not control mouse wheel.
Oh, you meant like this.
No, this is great. This is great. I like this.
Okay, good.
Ooh. Okay. Nevertheless, the mermaids are friend to all.
Okay, so we had a problem in this second to last paragraph.
What's that?
Okay.
What's the problem with this?
You were having trouble kind of reading it, and I think that's just punctuation problem. Right? Size of sentence.
Yeah, my sizing on my screen was too small, and so I couldn't see the words. So I was trying to really read the words, and it was slowing me down.
All right,
because now it's that's why we brought you. He pushed his finger into Three's chest. The rule of three might already be stronger in the hearts of the natives here than in the hearts of men anywhere. When we get to Atlas, Scion will greet us gladly for a trial by thrice. A variant after that with the king what's-his-name. Then that undead place with the Nightmare Queen. I hated that place growing up. What's it called? I feel it. I can get a better feeling on it, seeing it up closer.
Mm-hmm.
So
but he's wrong. None of that stuff's the case. That's made clear, right?
Right, yeah, because Garland says, I think you might need a history lesson.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since he's been here.
Good. And then what's with Eleanor up here at the top?
Eleanor, she is trying to talk to her dragon about...
And her dragon is saying...
She does not trust
Glimmer.
Glimmer.
Like Glimmer. So she really wants to know if he's the villain.
Uh-huh.
Not his intention, nothing like that. She just needs to know that he's not the one that's going to turn everything evil.
Yeah. And he's trying to say, I'm not...
Mm-hmm. And he's got prophecy on his side, and there's another dragon involved in this. Yeah. So he has a lot of credibility.
He's not saying he's doing this for villain intent. It could happen, but it's not his intent.
Yeah. That's what she's worried. That the dragon's worried about too, for whatever reason.
His intent.
Yes. But and what the intent of the other dragon would be in that case too, which is far beyond what we understand. So.
I think the only thing is maybe smoothing it out, but there's no specific place. It's just all around smooth.
Yeah, maybe fill it out a little more. Just some language, flowery language. I haven't figured out how to do that well.
Yeah.
But there's the story. So we can end it there. Unless there's anything else to say about this particular section. Mm-hmm. What about, is there anything you see coming?
Well, they have to go deal with mermaids.
Yeah.
To get to the second well. I thought they were going to the third well first and then the second well. Or are they going
No, they went to get 3. I love it. I love it so much. That's a great confusion. I have no problem with that confusion because it's funny. Like, wait, they're going to go get the third one. No, they need 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're going to go deal with some mermaids who are having a civil war. And then they have to go to 3 places to talk to somebody. Because they got to go to Urscorn and then Avarian to the king. What's his name? And I'm assuming Atlantis. I keep saying Atlas. Atlantis with Ursion. And then Avarian is a place with King What's his name. Mm-hmm. And then Undead Place with the Nightmare Queen. So there's 3 there too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
it's the rule of 3 very heavily in the past.
And trial by thrice.
Yeah. Trial by thrice, which I don't know what that's ever going to mean. Let's see next pick.
Do we get to see the trial by thrice?
What do you think that is?
That's a very interesting question.
Okay.
Because it could be a lot of things.
All right. I don't know what it is. I forgot. This book is so bad though, so it could be really disappointing. But that's good to know. It's good for me to know where you're seeing the interesting stuff. All right. Where would you have given up on this book? Would you have given up on this book yet? Already by now? Was the beginning really rough?
The beginning was really rough. But where it was rough was in the dialogue. The beginning
the
parts may have been out of...
It's tough.
It is tough. The beginning, like what is that called? The first part of your chapters in the beginning were... What's that called? Expository?
Yes. Exposition. Yes.
Exposition.
Heavily expositioned. Yes. I don't know if you would say it that
Expository. That's not the word, right? Is that the word?
It could be. Should
because
I Google it?
All I could think about, Google it. All I could think about is like, what you put up your bum.
A structure, essay, or paragraph that uses facts, evidence, and information to explain a topic or concept.
Expository is the right word. Yay, I'm smart.
So it's a little structured piece of writing. Yeah, that's what it is. It's expository.
Yeah, so the expository stuff is fine. It was the dialogue that kicked me in the teeth. And even though it was a little rough to follow...
It still is here, too. But I think I'm doing better in my next book.
Yeah.
I think I'm finding something in my next book.
Sweet.
Get excited, because that's coming all at once. All right. Thank you for watching.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.